Hi, this is Andy from Nutritional News. Today we will see what happens to our bodies if we stop drinking. Let's go straight in and see what are the health benefits of quitting alcohol. Many individuals take pleasure in consuming alcoholic beverages in their daily lives. Alcohol has been around for thousands of years, and even in the modern day, it is still considered to be one of the most popular drinks all over the world. According to the data, approximately half of all adults over the age of 18 partake in the consumption of alcoholic beverages on at least a monthly basis. Alcohol is unfortunately associated with a significant number of potential negative side effects. Consuming alcohol in large quantities or on a consistent basis can have adverse effects on both the body and the mind, despite the fact that drinking alcohol in moderation may have some positive effects on one's health, such as a reduced risk of cardiovascular disease and depression. Continue reading for more information about why you should stop drinking alcohol and how to do it in a way that is successful if you battle with alcohol addiction or want to cut back on your consumption of the substance. Okay, so what are the immediate consequences of drinking alcohol? The effects of drinking that are felt in the short term can be divided up into a few different categories. These include the physiological, psychological, and societal repercussions of the event. Some of the social impacts of drinking include feeling invigorated and more confident when you first start drinking. However, these short-term advantages do not persist very long. Consuming alcohol also lowers one's threshold for making sound judgments and can hinder one's capacity to do so. Your likelihood of being involved in an accident also goes up. Blackouts, in which one completely loses their memory of events that occurred during a set period of time, are another possibility. It's very possible that heavy drinking every day will have a negative impact on your health in the long run. Conditions such as liver disease, heart disease, and mental health concerns can fall under this category. How about the consequences of drinking alcohol over a longer period of time? Long-term alcohol consumption can also increase your chance of some malignancies, including cancer of the mouth, cancer of the esophagus, cancer of the liver, and cancer of the colon. Those are only some of the long-term impacts of alcohol that can occur. Heavy drinking can also cause harm to your reproductive organs, which can result in infertility for both men and women. And it can have a bad impact on your mental health, increasing the likelihood that you will develop mental illnesses such as anxiety disorders, depression, and addiction. Consuming a large amount of alcohol while pregnant can lead to the baby being born prematurely and having a low birth weight. It can also raise the likelihood that the baby will have intellectual problems and develop mental difficulties as they grow up. When a mother drinks while breastfeeding, it can have a severe impact on the baby's immune system as well as their nutrition. Drinking alcohol in moderation probably won't cause mental health concerns, but it can make the symptoms of those conditions more severe in people who already have them. It has been established that drinking excessively makes anxiety and depression worse and can lead to the development of mental health difficulties in persons who are predisposed to developing those conditions. In addition, drinking alcohol is frequently done as a form of self-medication for mental health problems, despite the fact that this might make the problem more worse in the long run. People who are predisposed to mental health problems should abstain from drinking in order to reduce the risk of their conditions getting worse. What then makes drinking alcohol such a good time? Dopamine is released into the brain when people consume alcohol, which is one of the reasons why so many people find it to be enjoyable. When people take drugs, as well as when they experience pleasure in general, the same neurotransmitter is released. As soon as the alcohol is eliminated from your system, you will regain your sobriety. Drinking alcohol can have detrimental effects on your body, and it also has the potential to become addictive. These are two of the risks associated with alcohol consumption. When you drink, not only do you consume a large number of calories, but you also lose the desire to engage in physical activity. Consuming large amounts of alcohol can also be detrimental to the health of your brain. Blackouts, memory loss, and personality shifts are all potential outcomes of this condition. Alcohol consumption can also result in harm to the pancreas and liver, as well as in heart disease and strokes. If you are concerned about any of these potential consequences, it is possible that you might think about giving up drinking. There is a widespread belief that drinking alcohol can cause a rise in blood pressure, which in turn can cause heart attacks. The reality is that drinking alcohol does not cause a rise in blood pressure, but it does elevate the volume of blood that is being delivered to the heart. Because it causes an increase in cholesterol levels in the bloodstream, drinking alcohol also makes it more likely that a person will have a heart attack. If you have a high risk of having a heart attack, it is for this reason that it is recommended that you abstain from drinking alcohol. If you have a drinking problem or use an abnormally high amount of alcohol on a consistent basis, you run the risk of developing kidney disease. This is due to the fact that alcohol contains compounds, some of which, when processed by the kidneys, are converted into poisons that are subsequently distributed throughout the body. Drinking alcohol can raise blood sugar levels, which increases the risk of developing diabetes. This is due to the fact that alcohol contains a significant amount of sugar, which, as a result, causes you to experience greater hunger than usual. If a person with diabetes consumes a significant amount of alcohol, they will find it more difficult to breathe. If you find out that you do have this illness, it is important that you discuss treatment options with your primary care physician. If you are overweight or have any other health problems that are caused by a hereditary condition such as cancer or diabetes, you should discuss the best strategy to address your symptoms with your doctor. What are the best ways to stop drinking alcohol? There is more than one way to stop drinking, so if you're ready to do so, you have options. To determine whether or not you have a problem with alcohol, the first step is to search for warning indicators. Firstly, keep track of how much you drink as well as the circumstances in which you drink it. Secondly, take into consideration the upsides of quitting. Thirdly, seek the support of the people who are close to you. Find a new interest or activity to replace drinking, and do that instead. Maintain your attention, and get ready to fight off those urges. Remember to recognize and appreciate your own achievements. It is also very important to prepare for failure and be willing to forgive oneself. Okay, time for a conclusion. Alcohol is a well-liked drink that is enjoyed by a large number of individuals. If you do not consume it in moderation, however, it can have a bad impact on your health and well-being. This is a crucial fact to keep in mind because it is very vital. If you drink to excess, alcohol can really contribute to a wide range of health problems, both in terms of your physical and emotional well-being. If your drinking habits are causing you concern, it is possible that you may benefit from giving up alcohol completely. To accomplish this goal, you need first determine whether or not you have a possible problem with alcohol, and then monitor your personal drinking patterns. The next step is to look for alternatives to drinking that you take pleasure in doing instead of drinking alcohol. You can have a successful and positive experience giving up alcohol if you have the determination necessary to do it. Did you learn anything new from this video? Please let us know in the comments section. If you are interested in learning powerful ways to increase brown fat levels in your body, you can download my free ebook that shows you 7 magical nutrients that will increase your brown fat levels like crazy. The link is in the description. If you liked the video, please hit the like button, and if you want more videos on nutrition and healthy lifestyle tips, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.